today I'm going to be doing a review to Flower Boy Next Door. It is so cold right now. Like, I'm not even joking, I'm cold. It is probably not as cold as it is up north though, because our sun is still shining. It's just really windy and really cold. So happy holidays, guys. This is probably going to go up after Christmas, a week after Christmas, I think. But happy holidays. I am so excited. So let me know what you guys got for Christmas. Like, maybe I'll do a video about what I got for Christmas. Let me know if you like that. But in the meantime, this was a very cute drama. So freaking adorable. So I'm gonna get right into the story. Okay, so the story is about this girl named Go Dokmi. She is kind of a recluse. She's kind of hold herself away in her apartment. She doesn't leave if she absolutely doesn't have to, you know. She gets her groceries delivered and all kinds of things. The only time she leaves is if she absolutely positively has to leave her apartment. She just doesn't go anywhere. She's learned how to live her life with as little luxury as possible. You know, because she doesn't want to deal with people. She doesn't want to, I don't know, I feel really sorry for her. She's a sad. She is, however, in love with her next door neighbor in front of her apartment building. She uses a pair of yellow binoculars every day to kind of look in on him. Just check out his daily routine, and she's so in love with him. His name is Han Tae-jin. In the meantime, her next door neighbor, Woo Jin-rak, he is enamored with her. He knows that she's kind of a recluse and she's kind of keeps herself into her apartment, but he is really, really taken with her. Every day he leaves a little carton of milk outside her door with a little drawing post-it on it. Every day she just kind of takes it, puts the post-it on the wall, and she's got like a whole stack of post-its on there. He is a webtoon designer, along with his friend Oh Dong-hoon. They have very recently finished a webtoon called Zombie Soccer. It isn't picked up because it's supposedly a plagiarization of Enrique Gum's game. So what Jin-rak does is he kind of proposes a new idea. He pitches a new idea about a girl who is a recluse and trapped in her apartment, and her neighbor who kind of draws her out into the world. Guess where he's going with this? That same day, Enrique Gum kind of comes to Seoul from Spain, and he is going to be staying with his cousin, Han Tae-jin. He is in love with his best friend. His best friend is Yoon So-young. But she is in love with his cousin, Han Tae-jin. The first day that he kind of moves in with his cousin, he catches Dokmi in the act of spying on him. And he kind of runs over and starts banging on the door and is demanding action. He finds out that she doesn't really leave her apartment, and he finds out that she's a recluse, and he starts kind of being intrigued by everything, like by her in general. And as he's becoming intrigued by her, he's kind of starting to fall for her. His, I guess, game people, they kind of want him to do books, so he's doing an autobiography. Dokmi is an editor. She's a freelance copy editor, and the people who she works for have given her his book to edit. And the more she gets to know him through his book, the more she kind of, you know, likes him. He ends up moving in with her, and I can't really remember why. I've only seen this drama once, and it's been a little while since I've seen it. I can't really remember why he moves in with her, but he moves in with her. He kind of starts turning her world upside down, because she's a person who really had very little to no contact with anybody outside of her apartment, and all of a sudden here he is kind of barging in on her life, because he's not asking, he is barging in on her life. You know, he makes her come outside, and he makes her go out, and he makes her, you know, have a good time. And they go out. He takes her to a movie theater. You know, he takes her out to eat, and he kind of makes her explore the world. Whereas Jin-rak was kind of hoping to slowly persuade her to come out. This guy has just kind of opened the door and just dragged her out. This other person that moves into the apartment building is Watanabe Ryu. He is a Japanese citizen who has actually lived all around the world, and he is moving all around the world because he wants to learn all the country's culinary cuisine, because he wants to open up a restaurant that has all kinds of cuisine in it. So right now he is in South Korea learning Korean cuisine. At the same time, their building, it's in desperate need of repairs, and so they kind of hold meetings where they're going to protest and kind of thing. You find out later on why it is that that Dokmi doesn't really go out of her apartment, and you meet one of the reasons for it in a businesswoman that kind of comes in all of a sudden. Her name is Cha Do-hui. She kind of gives off this air of expense. She dresses really expensively, and she kind of lives a lavish lifestyle. And she falls in love with Jinria because she knows a secret about him. She also is a person who is responsible for the reason why Dokmi does not come out of her apartment. This drama was really cute. It was so funny. Enrique is such a great character. He's so talkative and he's so hyperactive and he's always on the move and he's always happy, and he's so the opposite of Dokmi, and it's a good thing for her that he kind of drags her out of her apartment. If not, I don't think she would ever have left. I don't think Jinriak would have ever persuaded her to come out. I think what she needed was somebody to just kind of drag her out of her apartment, and it is so great that he did this, because she really opens up and she really kind of comes out of her shell. It takes her a while to kind of understand that it's okay for her to be out and about. Enrique's really happy-go-lucky. He's always having fun and he's always smiling, he's always having a good time. There comes a point where she tells him something so mean, and he kind of runs off to his cousin's apartment, and he stays in there, and he kind of gets really depressed and really sad, and she kind of goes and she does for him what he did for her. Like, she goes off and she's dragging him out and trying to drag him out of the apartment, and trying to convince him to come out of the apartment. It is such a great drama. It is so funny. This is the first of the Flower Boy franchise that I've seen. I haven't seen the others yet, but it is so great. It is so wonderful, and if the others are as good as this one, I am so looking forward to watching the other ones. I watched this drama because Park Shin-hye was in it. I really, really like Park Shin-hye. I love watching her act. She is such a great actress. She's so diverse. And that's what I like about her. She's very diverse. It's really funny because she's so closed off from everybody. Kind of like first time that she ever ventures out of her apartment is when everybody's kind of having a dinner. You see, Watanabe, he's here because he's in South Korea because he wants to learn Korean cuisine. So what he does is he kind of has these cookouts, and he'll make food, and it just kind of becomes a routine. And so the first time that she kind of ventures out of her apartment to be out with everybody in the apartment building is one of those times. She kind of goes out to have dinner with them, and she's kind of freaking out at first, like she's not sure, like goodness gracious, She would not have gone out if Enrique hadn't come in. She just kind of dragged her out. It goes from being a story about her to kind of being a story about her and Enrique to kind of being a story about everybody there in the complex, in the apartment building. It is such a great little story. I really, really, really enjoyed it. I would so totally watch it again. I cannot wait to watch it again. I want to watch the other of the Flower Boy franchise first, and then I'm going to watch it again. But I cannot wait to watch it again. It's so wonderful. So that's it for this drama, guys. I'm going to be doing a review to After School Lucky or Not. After that, I'm going to be doing a review to Monster. And then I'm going to be doing a review to Soul. So if you guys agree with me, disagree with me, let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video and found it all helpful, give me a thumbs up. If you would like to watch these dramas first and then drop me a line, that's cool too. If you don't know where to watch these dramas, I watch them on Hulu Plus, on my TV, on my Xbox, and my phone. On my computer, when I don't use Hulu, I use Drama Fever and Drama.net. Drama.net, it's good. It's very good quality. And it's free, and it is streaming. It's just that each episode kind of comes in 4 parts. 3 to 4 parts, depending on the episode. So you kind of have to push play after each part finishes. But other than that, it's a really good site. So yeah, guys, that is it. I will see you guys later.